So, Frankie, you're lovely and busy out with media. Are you enjoying it?
I am, Alan. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Actually, it's nice. I was ready to finish. It's been a year now or so, but I was at the stage of my life where I was ready to move on. So the media's been a nice way of keeping myself in the game, getting a bit of time with the family, and just a bit of a different schedule in my life. So I'm loving it, actually.
It's difficult as well sometimes when you don't want to criticise, but sometimes you have to, and you think, oh God, he's going to hate me for that. But unfortunately, it's just an opinion, isn't it?
It is, and I think you can. It's how you deliver these things, and I think as a player, you always kind of listen to what people say about you. You can take offence at times, so I try and be pretty straight. I try and be, people sometimes expect you to sort of lean towards Chelsea or this and that, and I think if you just speak pretty broadly about everybody, whether good or bad, and try and be critical in the right way. I think you get away with it.
I think you're absolutely spot on, Frank. I've got to say, I think you're spot on. I think it's difficult. But yourself, obviously, got the affiliation with Chelsea, and I'm the same with Rangers. But at the same time, you have to be honest. You've got a job to do. I clearly love Rangers.
What's your affiliation with them?
But you've got to do yourself. You're not doing yourself justice if you're not honest. And I think it's the delivery and the way you put things across. And in saying that, Frank, I need to ask you about Chelsea. Talk in the papers already this morning about Big Crouchy. Andy Carroll's one put on the back burner, maybe possibly because of his injury. Is that the kind of signing Chelsea need?
Well, I mean, I think both of them are going to be not say a short-term or a plan B sort of signing. I don't think we're looking at those players, and no disrespect to either of them, so I think they're very good at what they do. But when you look at Chelsea in the long term, they're not going to be going down that route, I would say. But I think, there's obviously issues with scoring goals recently, so they're in a position where I think they need to do something. And I think January's not the time, unless Manchester United pursue like buying Sanchez, which I think will be a great buy for them. But unless you're them, maybe they're trying to just get themselves through to the summer and they'll look forward from there. But it'll be interesting to see whether they do get Crouchy. I mean, I love Crouchy. He's a great lad. What a move for him that would be.
Oh, that's what I said, Frank. That would be up there with the moves of the century for Big Crouchy, would it not?
But what a career he's had. He's had a brilliant career, Frank, hasn't he?
He's had a brilliant career. He's a good lad, and I think sometimes good things come to lads that are proper lads. Do you know what I mean? I think Crouch is one of those. No disrespect to Stoke, but if that opportunity comes to him and he goes there for 6 months or whatever it might be, then fair play to Crouch.
Frankie, what about, you mentioned the summer there, what about, are Chelsea going to be looking for a new manager in the summer, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, listen, at the moment, something doesn't feel quite right, and I don't know whether it's the club as a whole or whether the manager is upset. I think he was obviously wanted different recruitment in the summer. I think it was just very evident, and I think things are sort of boiled over from that. City being so dominant, Chelsea are probably they're not in a position to go and win the league from now. So I think it's a time to regroup in the summer. Who knows? I don't know.
Tell you what, have you done your badges, Frank? They could be giving you a shout by May.
Mate, it's a bit too soon for me. I think, I'm in the process of doing them, but I don't know if that one might be a bit early for me. I love the club. Maybe down the line that would be a dream. But
you want to coach, Frank, and manage that could be in a few years' time you'll do it.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to do it the right way. Having been a player, no matter what level or caps or whatever, I don't think you still have to do the right process. I think whatever that might be for yourself. Stevie G down there in Liverpool doing it his way. With the young lads there are other routes that you can do it. So I'm sort of biding my time. I'm trying to do the badges properly. The FA are helping me with that, and I'll take a view on it as I go along. But I'm enjoying the media as well now, so it's a nice balance for me at the minute.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on the way you're doing it, Frank. I believe you're better having your badges, having every option open to you, available to you. You might want to stay in the media side of things.
You might get a job with Frank.
That would be something. No, that would be something. I'm sure. I'm sure.
I'll be happy with that.
I'd be ecstatic with that. I'll hold you to that, Frank. That's it. That's as good as a contract for me, Frank. Thanks very much for that.
Frankie, great to talk. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers,
Cheers, bud.
Thank you.
Brilliant, Frank Lampard. Well done. Now, I'll say the pressure's on you now. That's for sure.
I'll come up with something.
Kenny Miller.
I'll tell you right now, Frank. I'll take a bit of beating, but the fact he's offered me a job, that'll do.